Good morning. Welcome to another One Mind meditation. Welcome to Sunday morning. I'm sure you know by now that on a Sunday morning, we always do a silent meditation. Just a circle of people who get together to be in silence together. And I really love this simplicity and this connection. Hope you've had a great week. Hope you're having some time to rest, some time to have fun, and get yourself ready for the next week. Danae, a very good morning. Happy Sunday, great to see you. Let's get into today's message about silence. In our fast-paced world, silence is a rare and precious commodity. The constant barrage of information, the incessant chatter of our own minds, and the demands of everyday life leave little room for stillness. Yet silence holds a transformative power, a quiet magic that can touch our souls and bring us closer to the essence of who we truly are. San Maria, very good morning. Marty, good morning. Stefan, good morning. Beatrix, a very good morning to you beautiful people. Marsha, good morning. Great seeing you too. Silence is an invitation to turn inwards. It's an opportunity to step away from the distractions of the external world and reconnect with the inner landscape of our being. When we quiet the noise of the world, we create space for a deeper awareness and a clearer understanding of ourselves. Bossy, good morning. Happy Sunday to you, man. Great seeing you. And Karabo, good morning. Happy Sunday. I chose some wisdom from Mother Teresa to share with you today because her words are so simple and she makes the benefit of silence really practical. She says, God speaks in the stillness of the heart. God speaks in those silent places, say Mother Teresa. Anthony, good evening. Good seeing you, dude. The next thought from Mother Teresa says, listen in silence, because if your heart is full of other things, you cannot hear the voice of God. Listen in silence. Honey, good morning. Happy Sunday. She says, in silence we are filled with the energy of God, and that makes us do all things in joy. We need to find God, and He cannot be found in noise and restlessness, says Mother Teresa. God is the friend of silence. See how nature, trees, flowers, grass grows in silence. See the stars, the moon and the sun, how they move in silence. We need silence to be able to touch souls. That's so incredibly beautifully said. The benefits of cultivating silence are numerous. It reduces stress, it lowers blood pressure, and it improves focus and concentration. More importantly, it fosters a sense of inner peace and tranquility. In the quietude of our minds, we can connect with our intuition, access our deepest values, and find clarity amidst the chaos. Include silence as a regular practice in your life and learn to really listen. When you get beyond the noisiness of your own mind, you will find wisdom there. So if you're ready, let's slip into that silent space together. You can close your eyes. And we'll start with the first few big breaths. Take a deep breath in and out. A deep breath in and out. a deep inhale. And let it go. Deep breath in and out. One more big breath in and let it all flow away. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly. And as you fill up your belly with air, also raise yourself up. As you breathe in, stretch out your spine, lift the top of your head toward the ceiling. And once you've reached your full height, let all of it go. With every exhale, soften. With every breath out, soften your spine, slump down your shoulders, and even drop your head. Pay particular attention to your exhale. Draw it out. Make it much longer than your inhale. Your only job right now is with every exhale to lead your body to a deeper sense of softness than the exhale before. There really is nothing else to do. You don't have to try and stop your brain from thinking thoughts, because the brain, just like any other part of your body, let's say your sweat glands will produce perspiration. It's just what they do. And your brain will produce thoughts. That's just what it does. Your job is to realize that those thoughts are not you. They are not who you are. You can take a step back and find the space behind the waterfall where silence already exists. You can even observe the stream of thoughts without ever getting caught up in that stream. But being human, if you do get caught up in the thoughts, then bring your attention back to the breath, back to the softening, and feel yourself melt again and again. I'll check in with you at the end of this phase. Take your next big breath. Use the last few breaths of this phase to help your body stretch, adjust, and settle down into as much comfort as possible for the rest of your stay here. Roll out your neck muscles, your shoulder muscles, and give your back muscles just a little bit of movement. Having softened our bodies into a state of presence, or at least becoming as present as we possibly can for right now, we can now turn our attention inwards and dive deep inside for the next part of our journey. With every next inhale, we'll hold our breath for a few short moments, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. Let's take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel how softness slips in and settles in every part of your body. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, follow the downwards flow through your body. Feel your shoulders slowly falling. Feel your body slowly softening. And feel how you are slowly slipping deeper into you. One more big breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself melting. Feel your whole body dissolving. Feel how you are slipping into a deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose is an invitation. It invites you to turn inwards and follow this journey. As you breathe in, feel the air flow in through your nostrils. Feel the air touch the back of your throat. Stay with your breath as it flows in through your lungs. And as you fill up the balloon inside your belly, feel yourself slip all the way in. Hold your breath, but hold it only for as long as it feels easy, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. Between your breath holds, have as many easy breaths as you need. But come back to your breath hold again and again, because it is a different way of being with yourself. Can you find a place where you look at this human brain who is thinking all of these thoughts? Can you find a place where you look at this human with these thoughts only with kindness? If you can slip into that space where you can see yourself through kind eyes, I do believe then you are seeing yourself through the eyes of your soul. I'll check in with you at the end of this phase. Take your next big breath. take the last few big breaths of this phase together. Slipping out of the breath holding space and into the next. Take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel how softness slips in and settles in every fiber of your being. One more big breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself slip all the way through. There is no more attention on your breathing. You can sit all the way back or even lie all the way back down and feel yourself just floating. I'll read to you one more time Mother Teresa's words on silence. She says, God speaks in the silence of the heart. She says, listen in silence, because if your heart is full of other things, you cannot hear the voice of God. In silence, we are filled with the energy of God, and that makes us do all things in joy. And the last thought today from Mother Teresa is, we need to find God, and He cannot be found in noise and restlessness. God is the friend of silence. See how nature, the trees, flowers, grass, grows in silence. See the stars, the moon and the sun, how they move in silence. We need silence to be able to touch souls, says Mother Teresa. We do have a few more minutes of silence left. How much can you drift away in this silent space? I'll check in with you right at the end. We have the last 5 breaths of gratitude to do together. With every exhale, I'll say my thank you, and I invite you to say yours. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for the privilege of sharing this silent space today. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for learning to listen. Learning to listen to everything that speaks inside, so that we can become better at hearing the wisdom. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for learning to see myself through the eyes of my soul. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for the work you do. Thank you for learning to see yourself through kinder eyes. Learning to see yourself through the eyes of your soul. One more big breath in. Thank you, beautiful people. Thank you for sharing your silence with us. Maggie, a very good morning. Awesome seeing you. Hello. Nella, good morning. Great seeing you. And Annalie, good morning. Happy Sunday. So good to see you. Thank you, Danae. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Sunny. Thank you, Marsha. Thank you, Stefan. Thank you, Beatrix. Thank you, Bossy. What a beautiful group of humans together this morning. Lots of love to you all. See you again soon. Ciao, ciao.